Hi folks, welcome back to another episode of the Single Dad's Cookbook. Today we're going to be making a breakfast wrap. Now this breakfast wrap is great any time of the day, whether you're having it for actual breakfast, lunch, brunch, dinner or a late night snack. It is absolutely fantastic, and there's can all be done one pan and the oven. So first things first, we've put the hash browns in the oven to cook. Now we're going to try something here. It's a shout out to one of you beautiful people. They said you should try and skin your sausages and form them into a patty. So just like famous fast food chains. So that's what we're going to do here. I'm just skinning the sausages and popping them in the bowl, and then I'm going to form them into patties. While I'm doing that, I just want to say welcome to the channel, welcome to this episode. I hope we find you all well, and if you would be so kind, if it's your first time here, or you've been here a few times and you've not yet subscribed, if you could hit the subscribe button. I don't know what it's done to you, but give it a hit. It costs you nothing to subscribe. Hit the little bell icon as well, so anytime there is new videos, you will be notified. And again, as I always request, and we've had somebody from California saying hello. If you are new to the channel, drop a comment down below where you're watching from, because it always does amaze me. Back into this, so we've formed the patties, and now I'm just cracking some eggs, and I'm going to whisk up 4 eggs. The reason I'm doing 4, and the reason I did 4 sausages, is I'm actually making 2 wraps. Yeah, it's not all just going into one. The other thing I'd like to say is, if you have got Twitter or you have got Instagram, or even if you do watch TikTok, I am on those as well. If you could go over there and give me a follow on those as well, that would be muchly appreciated. Again, costs you nothing to do that. But we are on this journey together, and I'd like to see where we can take it. So, into the eggs, a little bit of milk, some salt, some pepper, and then we're going to give that a bit of a whisk just to make sure it's all incorporated. Now, I make this with an omelette. You could, in theory, make it with a fried egg if you prefer fried eggs, and it would be, I would imagine, a lot easier to work with. So, into the pan, the 2 burger patties. Now these sausage patties I should say, they will shrink, as you can see there, and you want to get a good crust on them. So you flip this over, you see there it's starting to crisp up, it's starting to brown off, but not enough. So we'll get that back in, we'll get that on the heat, and we'll keep that cooking along nicely. So once you've got a nice colour, and you can see there, it's a bit more colour, and it looks more like the sausage patties you do get from well-known food chains, you want to get that cooking. So you've flipped it over the other side. Now at this point, this is where I add in the bacon, just so that I'm cooking it all along, and it all comes together at the right time. And I'm using rashers of bacon here. Again, if you want to use no, I'd say normal bacon, but back bacon you can do, and just cook it the exact same way. And again, if you prefer your bacon crispy, cook it to crispy. The great thing about this is it's your breakfast wrap. So once the sausages are done, I'm just popping them into another container where I just to keep them hot in the oven. So once you've cooked your bacon and your sausage, you're going to put some of the egg into the bottom of the frying pan, and you're going to just let that cook out until it starts to become a little bit rigid. So just let it cook, and you've got to trust yourself with this non-stick pan. You can see the bubbles starting to appear. Okay, so and you can see now it's not as fluid So you can't really move it around as much. So it's starting to cook. At that stage, you want to put on the wrap. Now I'm just giving this a bit of a press down, just so that I can make sure it moves. Now I don't know what happened here, but the camera got sort of cut off as I was flipping it. So I do apologise, and it was probably the best flip I've ever done. So I'm absolutely devastated that it wasn't caught on camera. Now all I'm doing here is I'm just layering up the bacon, and I just used up the rest of the packet, I'm not going to lie to you. So there's 4 bits of bacon going in there. Then I am going to put a couple of slices of our favourite American cheese. This stuff melts brilliantly, and it's perfect for this kind of thing. It's also going to act as a bit of a binding agent. Then I'm going to put the sausage in the middle, hash brown at the top and bottom. You can see how beautiful crispy they are. Keeping that moving, and then we're going to put it on the board, and we're going to try to roll this. So let's have a look at us doing that. Again, never quite worked. I don't know, it was too hot and I was messing about with the camera. So, not the greatest, but we're going to cut it open and show you. Guys, be careful when you're doing this section. It is red hot, unless you've got fingers of steel or Teflon. But you can see there, the inside of it is absolutely stunning. It all comes together beautifully, and it is perfect. Guys, camera work, not the greatest on this video, so I do apologise, but the outcome's still the same. And as always, from my family to yours, I hope you're looking after yourselves out there. Till the next time, thanks for watching.